Shalom, YouTube. I want to do a video today about what I believe can be the solution for the black woman, what the problem was initially, and maybe some things that we can do going forward. I'm definitely going to need the black man's help on this, the Israelite brother. I'm going to need your help with this because I'm tired of seeing my sisters like this. I'm tired of hearing the things that they're saying. They're embarrassing me. So if they're embarrassed, and I'm married, and they're embarrassing me. So I'm like, if I'm embarrassed, why do they not feel embarrassed? I saw that interview with Dr. Umar on the Daily Wrap-Up crew. Shout out to the Daily Wrap-Up crew. They are doing great with their podcast, holding more women accountable and not letting them talk that crap that they used to talk. And that's real good. But yeah, I heard what Dr. Umar said, and I've never been a fan of him. If you were to like put Pookie and Ray Ray into a suit and give him a platform, I believe that that's what would be Dr. Umar. Black women know what their problem is, and because I've talked to too many of them, and once you sit them down and make them get outside of their delusion, they'll tell you that they know what the problem is, and the problem is that they just want to do what they want to do. That Eve effect, that the Jezebel spirit, like they're just real rebellious. And so I was thinking, because I talked to a sister some weeks ago, and we were talking about what can be done, what can we do as a community maybe to help black women get to where they need to go again, and where they need to be rather. And we were like, one big thing that helped us, like me and that sister, change our character, change the course of our life, is shame. When we felt ashamed, and that also had to do because we base our life around our belief. We believe in the Most High, so we structure our life with Scripture and we follow it. And when we see that we're not following it, we believe that we're hypocrites, and we feel ashamed. So, excuse me, shame fosters change, in my opinion. When you feel ashamed about something, you feel dirty. You feel real bad about it. You want to not feel that way. So you begin to do the things that you have to do and need to do, so you don't feel ashamed anymore. And I believe one of the biggest problems that we're having in our community right now is there is no shame. Black women are saying and doing ridiculous things that women of other races and cultures would never be caught doing. And it's embarrassing. Like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from these women. Like, the things that come out of their mouth is so vulgar and tasteless, and it lacks femininity, it lacks class, it lacks grace. Like, our ancestors would be disgusted. Our ancestors would be disgusted by the way that our women are acting. And Dr. Umar, I don't know what he was trying to say, but I know what he did say. I know what I would say, rather, instead of putting it all on men, what I would say is, men, what y'all can do is stop entertaining the woman that acts like that. The single mother who is delusional, thinking that she can get any man. The woman without children who is selfish and lacks femininity. The feminist black woman. Stop entertaining them. Get out of their inboxes. I don't care how good they look. Stop sleeping with them. Stop giving them more babies and more vitriol towards men, and leave them alone. Like, if a woman thinks that she can do anything and still get what she wants, then she's going to do that. 100%. She's going to do that. Unless she's reached a certain level of maturity, unless she's felt shame in her life, she's going to do whatever the world allows her to do. That's all women, not just black women. So what I believe could be helpful is our men stop entertaining women who are not meeting the standards that they should meet for our culture. It's embarrassing. Like, the women are out here talking about like how they're okay with being like like whores, how they're okay with sleeping with multiple men, how they're okay with, I'll raise my baby by myself, but I'll find a dad for my baby. Like real bad entitlement, real bad attitudes, super masculine. And it's like, how are men still sleeping with these women? How are they still entertaining these women? I do not understand it, because by doing that, you're making these women further their delusion and thinking, okay, I can be any way I want to be and still get a man. But they're not really getting a man. See, women are a lot like children. The lesson won't be got if it's not shown to them in the way that they can understand. So if you're rewarding a child for bad behavior, why do you think, and you're telling them, no, stop that bad behavior, but you're still rewarding them in a way, why would you think that they would stop that bad behavior? That's not what's going to happen. So I believe that we all should work together as a community to bring shame back to the woman. Make her feel ashamed for saying these things. Put up their photos, their videos, and talk about how bad they sound, how bad they look. This is embarrassing to our community, because that's just what it is. Our men, black men, are leaving black women, and I do not blame them. I understand why they're doing it. But on your way out, black man, I believe that you should teach your sisters a lesson. I believe that you should show, because nobody else can do it. Nobody else wants to do it. They want to break apart our families. They don't want to see black unions and black marriages and a bunch of black children. They don't want to see the Israelite rise and get back to the point, the part, where we're supposed to be in this world, on this earth. They don't want to see it happen. So as a community, as a people, we have to help each other get back to where we fell, before the 400 years of slavery. We have to get back. I believe the Most High is allowing us the freedom and space to create and be and do anything we want in this moment. As long as we hold ourselves accountable, as long as we are, being righteous, I believe that the world is ours right now. So I would love to see more of my sisters getting married. I would love to see more of my sisters, what's wrong with that dog? Sound like a puppy. I would love to see more of my sisters, having men and children, being wives. But I believe that we all have to work as a team to get this done. We need to bring shame back. We need to stop letting the black woman think that certain things are okay for her to do that are not okay for her to do. And we need to work together on this. It's like a state of emergency. Like, because it's not getting better, it's getting much worse. I'm seeing black women say ridiculous things online, and I see not enough disgust being shown for it. I see it being used as entertainment, and it's not entertainment. It's embarrassing to us all. Like, other men of other races don't let their women be shown in a certain kind of way, because it's embarrassing for everybody. But only the black woman is out here shaking her whatever, exposing her body, saying ridiculous things, and laughing about it. And our men are just sitting there like, damn. No, you need to be like, that's disgusting. The way you sound, you're never going to get a man. We have to bring shame back, and it's going to be sounding hurtful, or harsh, but I believe that will help create a better change. Start holding women to a higher standard, and just not allowing their BS to fly by anymore. You wouldn't allow a bad child to run around your house and then go outside and represent you and your house and what y'all are all about. You wouldn't do that. You would put that child in check. You would teach them what they need to know, so that when they leave the house, they're a good representation of how you are as a parent. So I believe black men have to take on that kind of role with black women, and just begin to hold my sisters to a standard, because they're not going to do it themselves. No woman likes to feel shame, but when she feels shame, I'm telling you, it's going to create a huge change in her life, because no one likes that feeling. So you're going to do better, or it's going to make it real clear the women who are going to make it, like make it to marriage, make it to motherhood, make it to these milestones in life, and it's going to make it real clear to women who are going to hit the wall, who are going to be alone forever, and who stand no chance. And I think it's time for us to begin to draw that line, make it real clear who those women are, so that we don't have any more of these pretenders out here. No more women getting married to our men and lying about, the children being theirs, or lying about this or that, or not being who they say they are. If we start holding them to standards now, well, not we, but if our men start holding the black woman to standards now, not fooling with her, not messing with her at all, until she does what they want her to do. And I mean at all, like, get out of her DMs. She's not a good woman. She wouldn't be good to have children with. Don't sleep with her. Like, just stop it. And I'm telling you, once women stop getting attention, because I'm just thinking about when I felt my shame and how it happened. Yes, I did. I had to stop getting attention. I had to be ignored. I had to be shown that I'm not as special as I think I am. So that really, yeah. So what I'm saying is, yeah, that's right. That's definitely right. That is what will create a change. Just the interactions got to get cut off. And I love to see it too. I love to see the black man reclaiming his place, because it's supposed to be man, woman, child. So I would love to see order restored in the Israelite community. I would love to see that. Women may not be able to handle it well at first, but I believe women would love to see it too. Our black women would love to see it too. They just don't know it, because they didn't allow so many other, the American culture and feminism, to poison their minds. So once we get that point, it's like reprogramming a computer. It's like cleaning a virus out of a computer, right? You're going to have to do different things, different antivirus, to see what works best for that computer. But once it's gone, that computer is going to run just like when you first bought it. So that's just what I think. That's my personal opinion. We need to bring shame back. And our ancestors would be so happy if we began to hold ourselves, all of us, to a higher standard, and just began to respect ourselves more as women, and be more accountable as women, and make better decisions as women. The delusion has to stop. Like, we're only getting older, and our girls, our young girls, and our sons need us to set a better example for how we are supposed to be as a community, how the women are supposed to act towards the men, and how the men are supposed to be over the women, in control. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I appreciate you for watching, and if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's super helpful to me when you subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. And if you want to get the conversation started below, if you have any opinions about anything that I said in the video, I love to hear them, and I appreciate you. Shalom.